I guess that's the thing about men that do this, people that do this, I should say. Something isn't wired correctly up here. Something is very, very, very wrong. Tanya Cash was born and raised in a suburb of Pittsburgh in the 1980s. Her parents, Jerry and Sherry, got a divorce when she was still little, and it was her dad, Jerry, who ended up getting full custody of her, which is not surprising when you learn about what Tanya's mom was really like. She was pretty absent and distant while also being toxic and kind of just flat out mean. Tanya would later say that she felt like her mother didn't want anything to do with her. By 1995, Tanya was 14 years old, and her dad moved in with his now new girlfriend, a woman called Joanne, and a woman who would later become Tanya's stepmother. And with living in a new place came enrolling in a new school, so Tanya would now be attending Cornell Middle School, where she would be entering 8th grade. And what happened in that school, a person that she met at that school, would change the trajectory of Tanya's life forever in the worst way possible. And I think we could all agree that being a new student at a new school is hard enough, but being a new student going into 8th grade is even harder. Because by then, at least in Tanya's case, it felt like everyone already had their own little friend group, and she found it really hard to feel like she belonged. She was a pretty shy person, she didn't know anyone, and she very quickly became a target for bullies. On top of that, things at home were not much better. Tanya was constantly clashing with Joanne, her father's new girlfriend.